Guys, today I want to speak about the information that leaked from the Wargaming meeting and the future of the Warplane that's planned for the games. As most of, I will also link the information at the downside of the video for the guys who just to read. And but I will focus most of the things that I will be useful for the guys that was interested to know what will be the future of the World of Warplane. The first thing is the wargaming know that the games was probably failed because of the very low player base in the NR and EU cluster that affected matchmaking and a lot of things in the game. They agree that they need to change. The game is not fun at the moment for new players and also for the normal players because of the very hard, very hard dark fighting and a lot of other things, and they consider to change it. The one of the also they agree that they unlike World of Tanks that the player can feel that they affect the games. In World of Warcraft, it's happened that even for pro players, you can play some games without doing any damage or and only flying around. And they also think that they should change it to make it more applying. That's like for the normal player. I also should that they look at the other games that as you can see work out there, and the most important thing is that I think at last they somehow understand. I don't know if it's completely right or wrong because it, it's from the strategy and it doesn't never focus on the war playing games, and he doesn't even interest in World of Thunder also. That's why you can sometimes it's hard to understand what's meaning of the sentence. Unlike World of Time that very his information very accurate. But the thing is they look like they understand that there is also very important aspect of the ground targeting and a lot of point in the focusing in both air combat and ground attaching for the games to for all kind of player and they also plan to change this in the World of Warcraft. The most information I think it will be useful is they plan to add the cockpit. A lot of players don't know what will be is affect the gameplay, and we should wait and see. One of the point is the map will be changed to a smaller. We don't know what will it look like because half of player thinks that it will be make a firewall very smaller and faster than normal, and some players don't think so. I am joining the first group because I hate the firewall. The war opponent when it happened. If 15 was 15 at the 10th second of the game. It's a nightmare dodge fighting. Unlike War Thunder, that's chance of the scene really big firewall that everyone focus on everything. There is also plan to change the bombering that's I think is a wrong translating because we don't have a bomber. I think the mechanic of the dropping bombs and other things in heavy fighter and ground attached aircraft will be changed. We should wait and see what it will look like. And also there is a plan to control the rail gunner. One of the things that a lot of players I think like interest to hear about that. And also there is also a speak about the control of the one player by a lot of players, and I don't know what it will look like. I don't think it's really interesting for a lot of teams. I don't think it will be successful. It probably will be better. But I think the change of the bombering system will be more likely happen. The control of the plane is something that I think a lot of players want because of the hard and limited maneuvering that we have in the World of Warplane. Also, there is a speak about graphic correction. I don't know what is blue series or cannot cluster because I don't know what is this. I never see blue series. Should ask others about this. Also, economic amplitude is one of the things I think a download task. I don't know what's the what this means. Also, I don't know if they are focusing especially about the very effective climbing in the gameplay or no. We can see what really news about this. With adding a turbine base for the trees and also rockets, uh, and also I can have takeoff from the carrier and the airplane base. I think it's the most effective thing about this is probably the altitude plane and will start from the near the ground and it defeats the boom and zoom player a lot I think. There's also about combining board of player and board of warship, but I don't think it will happen. It's a wrong information I think. And also very important news about the taking feedback from the EU and the player side. That's a very important news because in the past the information and communication between these sides and the wargaming was very weak, and even in the other topics that wargaming speaks, they also changed the way they approach the EU and our cluster and also the communist support of this team, and they want to make a more approach to the to to both this side, and I hope it will be we will have a more communication. And there's also other type I will show you. Okay, the last thing I think I should point is the maximum altitude and climb rate change because it will affect the gameplay a lot, and because the scale of the altitude and range of fire and also another thing wasn't balanced at the moment I think, because it's in World of Tanks limit 4,500 meters to 5,000 meters to do the maneuvering, and after that the air was so thin and controlling plane is so sluggish, and if they change this maximum altitude it will completely change the gameplay. And also cannon rate is a good news because it probably change a lot of stuff. It will affect a lot of stuff, lot in the boom and zoom plane, and also maybe it's change also the turn and ram plane, like a Japanese line have a to have a better different gameplay than before. We should wait and see what it really look like. And I think I should also point that the for the record is also closed, and because the silent stalker going to the armor warplanes, and he will focus on that place now. Good luck. I wish him luck. What I saying, and the speaking about the leak will probably go into the Rita. That's still focus on the World of Tank and some other leak information, and we hope that it also give us more information about World of Warplane, and I hope you enjoy.